You can make great food at home. It's easy, nutritious, and surprisingly affordable, but you really want to be safe doing that. Watch carefully today. This is not appropriate for all audiences. What we're going to do is very dangerous. Do not do this at home. Usually we encourage people to do things at home. This is not one of them. Today we're down at the Shirley Fire Department with firefighter and safety coordinator Cody Roberts. Hello, Cody. Thanks for coming. Let's do the show today. We're going to show how to put out grease fires and, more importantly, how not to put out grease fires.
Exactly.
The short course is it's easy. Just put a lid on it. There's other ways of putting them out. You can put it out with fire extinguishers. You can put it out with baking soda. Do not, repeat, underline, do not try to put it out with water. Far too often we see cases, we hear on the radio, watch on television, people say, don't know what happened. I was, frying some chicken. Everything is going along fine. My brother called, I answered the phone, we got talking for a bit. Next thing I know, I turned around and there's a little fire going on the stove. Didn't think much about it. I tried to put it out and poof, next thing we know, there's this giant fireball and the entire house is on fire. We can tell you what happened. You probably tried to put it out with water. It's amazing how fast that just explodes, and we're actually going to show that today. So again, just put a lid on it, and away we go. So again, there are a number of ways of putting out fires. Like the paper says, do not put them out with water. Don't do that. No water. Fire extinguishers come in different types. One of the things you're looking for here, Cody was telling me, Cody's going to tell me about A's, B's, and C's.
Okay, so can't hear me. When you're putting out oil fires like this, you want to use an ABC fire extinguisher. Comes in, as Jim showed us, all shapes and sizes. You can also use a BC fire extinguisher. You do not want to use just a Class A fire extinguisher, as a Class A fire extinguisher is mainly just water and will spark the flame.
Flare up. You can
also use baking soda. What you do is, before you cover it, if you have enough baking soda on hand, you just put it all over the fire and it'll smother it, and that's what you want to do. After you do that, you put the lid on. Try not to use a glass lid, as the glass can crack, and then you want to cut the heat from the fire. And leave it alone. Don't touch it. Walk away. Call the fire department.
Most of us have some baking soda in the fridge left open to absorb fumes, odors that you don't want. It's also handy in case of fire. Just reach in, throw it on, puts it out, works great. But again, tight-fitting lids work really well. So with that, as you can see, we're about to get to smoking point. Yeah, that's 370.
Why is the temperature important?
Once we reach a certain heat, it's going to start smoking. At that point, your oil's actually burning, and it's really suboptimal for cooking. Once you go past that, it will actually flare up. Once the fire flares up, you put the lid on it. Don't just take the lid off immediately. It'll just re-flare up again. Remove the heat, shut off the heat, put the lid on, walk away. Call Cody. He's looking forward to seeing you. They'll be there in heartbeats. Fortunately, Shirley's a small town. We've got a great fire department. They will be there in a matter of a couple of minutes, just heartbeats. So when in doubt, if you're ever questioning about whether a situation is safe, don't hesitate. Call 911, call Cody and his team. Oh, that smells so bad. Here we go. Okay.
Yep.
Great. So again, here we go. You got a little fire going. It's no big deal. To put it out, there's a number of ways of putting it out. The simplest way, just take a tight-fitting lid, put it on, no big deal. Walk away. Turn the heat off. If there's any doubt call Cody, call the fire department. If you're not comfortable for any reason, they're here to serve. Doesn't cost you a dime to call Cody and have him come over, or the fire team. Doesn't increase your insurance, doesn't increase your taxes, doesn't increase anything. Call him, he'll come over. Again, leave it alone. Walk away, call 911. If you do take it off, there's always a chance they will flame up again. So again, there's a number of ways of putting it out. You can put if you don't have a tight fitting lid, you can take a wet cloth towel, moist, put it over it, put it out with any BC rated fire extinguisher, put it out with baking soda, or again, just put it on, walk away. No muss, no fuss, no problem. What you don't want to do is put it out with water. If you do that, watch what happens. Okay. Don't do that. Thanks, Cody. Again, never use water to put out a grease fire. Your entire house will go up. Bad things happen. So, thanks again to Cody. Be safe. When in doubt, call 911, call the fire department. They'll take good care of you. Bye for now.
Good morning, I'm Firefighter Roberts of the Shirley Fire Department. I'm the safe officer. We're here today to talk to you about never using water on grease fires. What you always want to do is put the lid on the fire, let it go out, take away the heat, call us at the Shirley Fire Department. We'll come and help you. Thank you.
Telephone number, 911.
Telephone number of the Shirley Fire Department, we reached at 911 for all emergencies.